Welcome to Rat Salad Review. It is another Wednesday. It is
Good
me.
evening.
Good evening. You are in the dark.
Yep, the lamp broke.
You had a fight with your lamp?
Yeah. Well, I can't just be going and buying a new lamp and bringing it home on the bus.
Why
we're
not?
we're we're gonna get one, but well, I wanted to make sure it just wasn't the bulb was burnt out first. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. It is what it is. It's a mood lighting. It fits the show. I should turn my lights off.
Yeah, I know, right? Got this in the back. This would be the perfect ad for DLR's Crazy from the Heat.
What is that thing?
Come on, guys. Don't you all wish they could be California girls? I know I do.
What the hell is that? It looks like some kind of.
Dave, send me free stuff.
That looks like the refrigerator from Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
You
No,
know when
it's
Zool
one of
comes
them.
out.
Yeah. There is no Dana, only Zool. It's one of those pictures, that's backlit and it looks like
Ah,
the water's moving.
yeah, gotcha. Nice. Hey, I'd keep it. It adds a little mystery. Maybe you can do
Yeah.
something with that.
Why not?
Why not? Nice little ghost effect come out of there.
Yeah. Sitting over here smoking like a Bond villain.
So how's the weather and everything over there today?
It was beautiful today. It was like 45.
Really?
Felt good. Spring's coming. Oh yeah. Snow's
Snow's
melting.
melting, yeah. Good.
Yeah.
No more late days trying to get home.
Nope. Thank God. I hope there's not another late blizzard like there was last year
Yeah.
because oh man, that shit sucks.
Yeah, we've been lucky here. We haven't had anything. Like the very few things that we had, it wasn't bad. So we just really got lucky.
Right. Well, I'm a lot further north than you are too,
Yeah. So
so.
you got the Canadian air coming down, I guess, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, we're lucky. We're right on, near the water, so it's kind of pushes everything away sometimes. We're lucky like that.
Yeah. And I'm just up here trudging across the tundra, mile after mile.
All right. You got any stories today? Any kind of news stuff? You been looking at anything?
I really haven't been looking at anything.
Jeez, I do all the
Didn't
work on
see.
this show.
I know, I know Voivod won the Juno Award.
They did. I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah, yeah, and that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's good. They deserve it because they've been at it for how many years now? How many?
Uh, over 30.
30. Yeah, 35th year.
Yep,
Yep.
they definitely deserve it. I'm glad they finally won one.
Yeah, it's not. Is that the first award they've ever won?
I
What?
don't, not 100% sure.
Yeah. Let's see. This year's Metal Hard Rock Music Album of the Year nominees were as follows: Beyond Creation, Out of the Spark That Moves, Ken Mode Loved, Cobra and the Lotus Prevail 2, and Voivod the Wake. I've never heard any of those other ones besides Cobra and the Lotus, but I never actually heard the music. So as far as
I've
that
heard,
goes, Voivod wins for me. What?
I was gonna say I've heard of them too, but I've never heard it.
Yeah. Man.
But it would have to be pretty good to top the Wake, which isn't going to happen.
No, that's a very good album. Like I said when we first did that album, was it like a third show, second show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was the third,
Mm.
not counting the half a Halloween thing.
Yeah, that don't count. It's still up here though, but it don't count. But yeah, that album turned me on to it, so I've been a fan.
Yeah, and well, you have to. keep the half an episode anyway. That's like the pilot episode. That's going to
Yeah.
be highly sought after one day
Yeah.
by archivists.
Yeah, that's gonna be a collector's item. I'll put it on DVD or
Right.
or 8mm, whatever is collectible.
Go put it on Betamax tapes. Oh yeah.
Let's see. There's a documentary coming out called "Murder in the Front Row," featuring some bands: Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, Anthrax, Exodus. It's called "Murder in the Front Row: The San Francisco Bay Area Thrash Metal Story."
Neat.
Yeah, it'll premiere Saturday, April 20th at AMC Kabuki 8 in San Francisco at 1 p.m.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was directed by Adam Durbin, I guess, who did Beastie Boys, Fight for Your Right to Party, No Sleep Till Brooklyn. And it contains over 50 interviews with various metal bands, including Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, Anthrax, Exodus, Testament, and Death Angel, telling its tall tales through a mix of first-person interviews, animation, and narration by comedian Brian Posehn.
Huh.
So that sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah, it does.
That would be a cool little documentary. I like watching music documentaries. I miss the old VH1. What do you call those?
What, the behind the music?
Yeah. Yeah, those were cool.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, you don't
VH1 used to do a lot of cool documentary and list shit like that until they started doing reality shows.
They really should just change the name of MTV.
Yeah.
What the hell does it have to do with music anymore? There's no music on there whatsoever, besides the background music for the reality shows.
I suppose I haven't watched MTV in years.
That's all that's ever on at my house. My wife watches what the hell says oh man, those shows with the kids that had the 16 and pregnant. I'm drawing a blank. She's probably yelling at me right now. It's
Teen Mom.
Teen Mom. Teen Mom OG and Teen Mom 2 and yeah, those freaking shows.
Oh wow. Okay. I didn't realize that was the name of an actual show.
Yeah. What, are you serious?
Yeah.
Some of them are actually kind of fun to watch, but it's so stupid. I can understand kids watching it because then they can see how, you see what happens when you have children too early in your life, you know?
I'm white trash and I'm in trouble.
Yeah, basically. That's all it is. Oh, it's another Metallica story. Metallica to reunite with the San Francisco Symphony to open Chase Center in San Francisco. Apparently, what?
Good for them, I guess.
You don't like the other one that they did, the Symphony album?
Nah.
No, I thought it was pretty cool. It's cool to hear that, the songs done in a different way.
I guess if you like the music originally, I don't. So
I know you're a stickler with the Metallica stuff. But
I don't like it. I'm sick of hearing about how great it is.
I get it. But fans are pissed off because actually, I guess they went to go buy tickets, and all the bots bought up all the tickets. Yeah, so now they're on StubHub for like thousands of dollars.
That's great.
That whole thing is a scam. I don't even bother buying tickets anymore because it's almost impossible.
I haven't gone to anything in a big venue in a few years. Yeah. So I usually just buy tickets at the door.
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah.
I forgot when I went to go see Halloween last year. I forgot what the place was on the tickets, but that was a lot easier because it was a guide. You email them or whatever, and then they send you all the list of all the shows coming up, and then you get the tickets through there. And you're not going through Ticketmaster and all this stuff. It's a lot. I think it's a lot easier, and you can trust that a little bit more because the bot's really not going to go to an email, you know?
True.
Hearing music. I guess it's... No, it's coming from headphones.
Yeah. I was going to say it can't be me. I turned it off.
No, I have background music on.
But that spaceship though. That's definitely me.
Oh, I don't hear that anymore.
Oh, okay.
It went away for some reason. Which is good because that was pretty loud. That sounded like my old computer. The freaking thing is loud. Philip and Samo concerts in New Zealand canceled because of Nazi salute and white power remarks. I guess from like a couple of years ago, right?
I guess.
Yeah,
I don't remember how long ago that happened. I can't stand him as a person.
I can't either. He's become obnoxious over the last few years. I think a couple weeks ago I went to go see one of his concerts with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend went to go get an autograph from him, and he said something like really lewd to his girlfriend at the time, and he wanted to punch him right in the face. So apparently he's a dick.
Not surprised, really.
No. Oh yeah, in 2016 at the Dime Bash event, that's when he went on his tirade. As he left the stage, he made a Nazi-style salute. The singer appeared to say "white power" as he made the gesture, but later claimed he was joking and drinking white wine backstage. Yeah, that was 2016, so it was a while ago. I think they would have got over it by now, because, you know, it's Philip Anselmo. He's either drunk or high, so...
Yeah. But, well, I mean, you know, he did do it, so...
He did, but,
yeah.
You know, everybody does stupid things when they're drunk. Pretty much, you know?
Hey, just because you tolerate people being an asshole doesn't mean you have to accept it and let them play shows in your country.
That's true. Yeah, screw him. Former Gillan?
Gillan.
Yeah, Gillan and Ozzy Osbourne guitarist Bernie Torme, dead at
Yep.
66. What did he play on with Ozzy?
He filled in on guitar right after Randy Rhoads died.
So
he wasn't
on the albums though, right?
No, he wasn't in the band very long. Because Brad Gillis is on the Speak of the Devil record.
I was gonna say, 'cause I don't really recognize that name. But
no, I had a bootleg of him playing live with. It's okay.
Yeah.
I like what he did in Gillan, the couple albums that I've heard, but I really don't know too much about him outside of that.
Nobody does.
But he was a solid guitar player.
That's good to know. A lot of people were upset about it. I guess a lot of, musicians know who he was, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he's done a ton of different stuff over the years. I was reading about some of it in the articles. It's just I've never heard of it before, so I can't remember it right now.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't only know from the Ozzy stuff.
Yeah.
Adrenaline Mob. That's the band with, what's his name? Mike Orlando. And the singer, Russell Allen from Symphony X. You've heard of him, right?
I've heard of them, yeah. I've heard their stuff before.
Yeah, Mike Portnoy started with them after he left Dream Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 2017 they had a brush crash, and the bass player died, and I think the tour manager died as well. Yeah.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah. So they haven't been back together since, and it says they don't know if they will ever come back.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
that's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, they said they don't know. We've been through so much bad times and so much hurt, so much pain. I mean, and it's still ongoing. I'm going in this Friday for my 4th procedure on my neck. So it's still fresh. I've been battling the physical aspect of this for a year and a half now with my problems in multimedia procedure, multimedia, multiple procedures and stuff. So it's tough, man. I just don't say anything. I just keep trying to move forward, and I'm happy to still be here and breathing from that horrific accident.
Mm.
So, hopefully, maybe they'll get back, but I can definitely understand why they don't, if they don't ever come back. That's like what happened with Metallica. Look,
Yeah.
Cliff he died, bus
Yep.
accident.
Yeah.
But they continued. So, I was gonna save this for Troy because he would probably be better at talking about this. Which brings me to another thing. Troy is not here
All right.
tonight, obviously, as you people can see, and hopefully next week he'll be back. And if he comes back next week, it'll be his last for a while because he'll be going on tour with them and doing
Yep.
all that kind of fun stuff. So we'll be without Troy for a while, and hopefully he comes back. We don't know. We don't even know if he'll be back next week. Everything's always up in the air.
We
But
hope so.
yeah, and so hopefully between then we will have maybe one or two other people with us doing the show. So that'll be interesting.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, as I just came across this news thing, Children of Bodom frontman says thinking about fans' expectations while writing music can be very destructive. And
Well, yeah.
yeah, I wanted to get his opinion on that because him being obviously, and in a
Hmm.
touring band, what it's like for him to always make sure that the fans are gonna like the next album. Does he feel like he has to write for them, or is he just writing for himself?
Right.
You know, me personally, I would always just write for myself.
Well, that's how you get the best stuff, I think. I mean, organically.
Yeah,
I mean, it's very rarely where people are trying to write an album to get a hit where it comes off that great.
yeah, yeah. You can't always do for everything for everybody. You gotta
Yeah.
do what you're happy with doing, and hope that somebody likes it.
Yeah, pretty much.
There was a thing about Halloween, but I'm not gonna read all this. It was just Andy Dearest on Michael Kiske. Actually, this is from Tony Webster of the Middle Command radio show. I talk to him on Facebook once in a while. He's a nice guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he used to actually work with Halloween doing some stuff back in the day.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, he had an interview with Andy Dearest, and he was saying how it felt like Michael Kiske was coming home, which is
Huh.
good to hear because now Andy's staying with Halloween, and now Michael Kiske's going to be with Halloween, and Kai's still with Halloween now, and then they're going to work on a new album, and hopefully it should be out next year. So that's going to be fun.
Cool.
Yep, can't wait.
Uh, just looking on Loudwire here, I see Dark Throne, it seems like, is going to have a new album out soon.
Hmm.
And Bill and Ted 3
Oh yeah, I've been hearing
is,
about that.
is officially coming. I'm pretty excited about that.
Actually talked about that a few weeks ago on our show.
Yeah, we did. But I want to see if this has any more details in it or not.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously the first two were great movies, so be interested to see how they are now. They're a lot older, and Keanu Reeves done so many different kind of movies, and he's grown up a lot since those movies. So it'll be interesting to see how he is now acting like that.
Yeah.
Here's a story that's going to kind of tie into tonight's episode. Max Cavalera says he might recruit original Sepultura guitarist. I can't even pronounce his name. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Jaro?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that I say that right?
I think so.
Close enough.
Maybe it's Hyro. I don't know.
I don't know either. But yeah, it's going to recruit him for future Cavalera shows.
Ah, cool.
So, yeah, they got recent blah, 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 era perform material from Sepultura arise and beneath the remains. Yeah. So hopefully, I don't think they'll ever get Sepultura back together again. I think that's pretty much over and done with.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, it'll never happen. But you got the two brothers back together, and now if they bring this guy back, that's close.
Yeah, I like Cavalier Conspiracy. They're pretty good.
I do too. That's as close as you're gonna get to old school Sepultura, I think.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
It's better than Soulfly.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. As long as he's not doing that Soulfly bullshit anymore, I'm fine.
Mm. I remember when
Well,
they
I mean,
first came out. A friend of mine was telling me how great they were, and I listened to it. I'm like, oh my god. I think Korn was coming out around the same time too, right? Or they
yep,
were out the same
yeah,
time, so it was kind of.
that's when all the new metal bands were really coming out, and Manson was getting huge, and I think, well, Korn had been out for a couple years, but that was
Yeah.
when one of their big hits came out. I don't remember what it was, but
Mm.
I want to say Freak on a Leash, maybe.
Probably. I don't remember. I liked them for all about 5 minutes.
New metal's crap.
It's still around though, surprisingly.
Yeah.
It's hanging on by a thread.
Well, you can really only go so far with it, so.
Yeah, I guess so. But did you hear Woodstock coming back?
I heard about that, but I don't know any details about it. I just
No
saw it
details.
mentioned in a paper.
Yeah, Woodstock 50. 3 days of love, of peace, love, and music. Not,
Sweet.
yeah. One thing, I don't know if you remember the last Woodstock.
Oh, yeah. 99.
Yeah. I thought that was a great Woodstock.
Fire. Fire, fire.
But apparently it was too metal of a Woodstock.
Hmm.
Because this year there is not one metal band on it.
Okay. Well,
They,
like, who's there?
the Killers, Miley Cyrus, Santana. I mean, there's tons of people. I'm not gonna go through all of them.
Oh.
But yeah, the Lumineers. Um,
Like, nobody even remotely hard
there,
rock is what I'm getting
no,
at.
nope. The only one that's kind of hard rock is Greta Van Fleet.
Lame. Although, I have to say, it's probably all Fred Durst's fault. That fucker.
Why say that?
I think Limp Bizkit played at Woodstock 99.
They might have, because they were pretty big back then, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And they called themselves rap metal.
yeah.
That's a big enough reason for somebody to ban anything with the word metal attached to it.
It's all their fault. But yeah, there's no metal bands at all. I don't see anything. It's all like indie rock kind of stuff.
Lame.
Some cool stuff on here, but nothing, too crazy. But the big news, Greta Van Fleet is gonna perform with Robert Plant. Since Robert Plant is actually on this show.
Huh.
It's Robert Plant and the Sensational Space Shifters. He's gonna be on the Woodstock as well. So I guess since he's there and Greta Van Fleet sounds so much like Led Zeppelin, they're gonna join forces.
Well, good for them, I guess.
Yeah. So that'd be cool. It just gives more people to bitch about how much they sound like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
now they'll be calling them a cover band or
yeah.
something like that.
hmm I think they're cool. I mean, they're kids, they're like 20 years old. Wish I would had a band that did something when I was 20 instead of playing in
Yeah,
a
but I mean,
basement.
yeah, but still, one thing that bothers me about it is it's so blatantly unoriginal, and they just ride with that.
There's so many unoriginal bands out there, though. So many bands sound like so many other bands. Doesn't really matter. And there's not too many bands doing the sound that they're doing. So I don't
Yeah,
know. I think that's why I like it.
it's just not that good. I mean, they're pretty redundant.
I guess. I don't know. I think that singer's really good. He does a lot of cool little things, especially for somebody his age to know how to do. It's I don't know. That's kind of cool to me.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not talented, but
I
the
get it. You
music
don't
isn't
like
all
it.
that great.
You don't like it. I get it. It's
No, no.
okay.
I mean, if we're talking about new albums, we Bewitcher,
Well,
they
that's
beat the hell out of Greta Van Fleet.
well, that's completely different. All right. In the last news, this is really big news. So sit down. Are you sitting down?
Yes, yes,
All
I
right.
am.
Hold on to your hat. You wearing? No, you're not wearing a hat. Winger, Winger to release a new album in 2020.
Oh, I,
Always save the best
wait,
for last.
did he swear they were never going to release another album again or something at
I
some point?
I have no idea. I didn't even know they were still
Oh, okay.
around. I just thought it was funny.
No, me neither. Oh, yeah. No, I thought sounded like you were about to say they were making some big comeback or something.
No, I don't think they ever quit. Really, they did quit
Oh,
at some point, but they came back a couple years ago, I think.
okay.
I'm not a Winger fan. That's just funny.
Mm.
I always think of Beavis and Butthead when I see Winger. What was?
Shut up, Stuart.
Yeah, Stewart. I couldn't remember his name. All right. So we got
Little
the
whiner.
news. Yeah. So we got the news out of the way. Wonderful news. Now, what do you want to do
Yes.
first? You want to do Bewitcher, or do you want to do Sepultura?
I guess we can do Bewitcher first,
Okay,
since that's a new one. Makes sense.
we will do Bewitcher.
Excellent.
Bewitcher, Under the Witching Cross. I really love this album artwork.
Me
It's
too. It
it's
looks
really
really
cool.
cool.
I gotta get the bundle that they have on there with the T-shirt because the T-shirt looks really cool. It's got the artwork on the front, and then on the back is that cross that they have as their
Yeah.
little logo thing.
Yep. I saw that and I want to get that too. I'd like to get the one with the colored vinyl,
Mm,
the blue and the silver. That looks really cool.
yeah,
Really fits with the album too. And what was the? I was also looking at a bundle for Possessed's new album.
yeah. A lot of people talking about that.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be great too. But we'll talk about that later. Right now,
What
I'll go.
label are they on?
Nuclear Blast.
Oh, is that why? Okay, that's why you did ask me about that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, they really don't have too many people on their roster. I really still listen to that much.
Yeah. Well, Bewitcher is on Shadow Kingdom Records, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, so that'll be
Yep.
out. When is that album coming out?
May 10th.
Oh wow, so they yeah, got
Yeah.
a little while.
However, the single "Too Fast for the Flames," which has the Wasp cover on the B side,
Mhm.
is available right now.
Mhm. Yes, I ordered that. That's actually I don't think I have a picture of that one, but I mean I might have a picture of it. But I like the
I
artwork on that one too. That one's really cool. This one I bought.
Yeah, me too. That's one of the best songs on the record too. Great pick for a single.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Really? Damn it! I don't have the
Yeah,
shit.
man. I mean, it's real energized, real thrashy.
I like it. I like every song on this album. I
Yeah.
can't pick a song I don't like on this one. I like this one better than the first one.
Me too. That's what I said. This, or well, what I was saying to you the other day. This is like they're killers.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the first one, but there's a couple songs that you know weren't as good as others. But this one's just perfect, man. All the songs are great. I don't dislike any of them.
Yeah, I don't either because I listened to it a few times in the last couple of weeks, and yeah, it's good. It's sounds like the first album pretty much. You know, production wise, it's a little bit better than the first album, but still sticks to the same formula.
Oh
same
yeah,
kind of mix.
they haven't changed in that
No.
respect. This is just highly refined
Yeah.
what they all already do.
Yeah, they still had the Venom and Diamond Head kind of sound.
Oh yeah.
So it's good. It's a good album. Trying to see here. Oh, Under the Witching Cross. That's one of my favorite ones.
Yep. Oh,
And
the
the
title
title of the
track's
album,
the
yeah.
best, man.
And my
I
favorite.
love the riffs in that song. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Your favorite?
My favorite line on this album is "Metal heart, metal soul, drink from the chalice of rock and roll."
Nice.
I
I
heard
like
that in one
that
of the songs.
too.
I'm like, that's a cool line. I like that line. And Sign of the Goat is a cool one. I think is that the one that they like do a chanting thing at the end, or is that the next song?
I
Rome is on
think
fire.
that's at the end of Rome is on Fire.
Yeah. Either way, I like that
I'd
song too.
have
I
to.
like both of those songs.
Me too, and I love the last one too, Frost Moon Ritual.
Yeah.
Such an epic song. It's great.
It's an instrumental, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Listen to that again this morning at work. I also like the album too because it's not too long. It's just the right length.
Yeah, it's like almost perfect LP length. It's actually a little shorter in that regards. I think
Right.
45 minutes is probably like ideal.
Yeah.
And this is 32, I
30,
think.
33.
Yeah. Yep,
Wow.
but
The 33 minute.
you
Yeah, that is
know,
short.
Rain and Blood is only 28.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's what I like though. When albums are short, if the songs are good, it doesn't matter how long the album is really.
No, hell no.
But if the songs are good and it's a short album, then you want them to come back for more. You don't want to give them all everything in one album. You don't want to give
Right.
them like a 75-minute album with like crappy songs here and there and a bunch of filler stuff, and then have them come back for the next album. The next album ain't that good, so like these guys do, to keep it at a half hour or so, and every song is really good on it. You're gonna love the album and you're gonna want to hear more from them. And I
Oh
think
yeah,
that's the best way
definitely.
to do it.
Yeah, and and every song's great. It showcases them at the top of their game. It's the next best thing to seeing them live.
Yeah. My only nitpick is I need to hear more bass.
Really? I thought they had a pretty good balance.
The bass is a little low for me.
Hmm.
I hear sometimes like you hear it in the beginning of the songs, but once the song kicks in, you hear guitar and drums. But maybe because the bass almost sounds pretty similar to the guitar, maybe it's a little hidden in there.
Could be. That's probably more what I would think it would be,
It
just because
probably
they
is.
sound so close to each other. But
Yeah. But
I
it's
gotta be on. I gotta be honest. I really didn't listen quite that closely.
I'll
I
see.
mean,
I always
this is a great record. Gets me headbanging and jumping around and shit,
yeah.
man.
I get intently with it because I like to hear bass lines. I like to hear when somebody comes up with these weird like little bass lines to go in between like the guitar chords and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But no, there's some good stuff on here. Very good album. Um, Bewitcher.bandcamp.com. You can buy this
Yep,
album,
yeah.
yep, the previous album, and the EP.
Yeah, definitely buy the album and that single, because not only is Too Fast for the Flames great, but that's the only way you can get that Wasp cover, and that's
Mm-hmm.
awesome too.
Yeah, it is a very good cover.
I think they did a really good job with it. Yeah,
Yeah, they did. Good job
yeah.
on that more than
And
Motley Crue on the cover of the Madonna song. Did you hear that thing?
no,
Oh God, I'll talk about that
but
in a minute.
um,
This is the cover for Too Fast for the Flames. I put the cover up here. It's a very cool cover.
excellent. Yeah, it is. I like it a lot. I wish I'd have been able to get it when they had that purple colored splatter vinyl at first, but
I got in there just in time.
uh, I just ended up ordering a black one.
Yeah, yeah. I ordered mine, and then like a couple days afterwards, they said that they were running out of the vinyl. So I got in there.
Nice.
I got a collector's item.
Lucky bastard.
I'm trying to find a picture of this shirt.
Wait, we should. I mean, we really should trade. You know, I did introduce you to them and all.
Well, let's not go that far. We'll see what happens. It might cost you a little bit.
Okay. We'll talk about that later.
All right. You should still try to get them on the show.
Yeah, I'll have to message him and see again because I would love to talk about it. I mean, especially just, I love their guitar playing together. They're just so in tune, man. Like we were saying before, well, like new wave of British heavy metal, you know, Maiden, Diamond Head, they have that same magic, and I love it. The solos on this record are amazing and so tight. It really reminds me of listening to Killers. I love this album.
Yeah. You're right.
There's very few records I think are perfect, but this is definitely one of them.
This is definitely one of them. So go out. Well, you don't have to go anywhere. You can go on Bandcamp and get it.
Yeah. Use your phone for something else besides porn, you wankers.
Right? And tell them Rat Salad Review sent you.
Yep. And if you really want to make a difference, why don't you call the lonely phone sex operator and ask her how her day is? Because we care at Rat Salad Review.
Is that going to be our new ad?
That'd be kind of awesome if they turned it into a PSA, but I don't really see that happening.
A friend of mine from work, I guess one of his friends is trying to be part of the highway department.
Sure.
So I came up with a new slogan for him. Because since our area has really bad potholes everywhere, you can't drive anywhere without hitting a pothole over here. I told him, oh, what the hell was it now? Shit, I say this now, I forgot it. Hold on. I drew a blank.
God damn it.
It happens every time. What the? Oh, together we can fill the holes.
Nice.
Was that worth the wait?
Yes, it was.
Okay, that's it. All right, so go to the Bandcamp, get the Bewitcher album.
Definitely.
And you will be happy. If you like Venom, you're gonna love Bewitcher.
Oh, yep. And just if you like classic heavy metal in general, you'll love it. I mean, Frost Moon Ritual, the instrumental, that's such a beautiful song with the melodies and everything, really.
Yeah.
You know, and it just evokes, like, even thoughts or feelings. It makes you think of, like, a cold winter forest and a fucking werewolf that just tears somebody apart. While that cross is ominously in the background.
The hell was that, a dog?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
The dog woke up.
What's coming through that mirror?
Bizarro Superman? I don't know.
It's from all that Bewitcher you're listening to, is summoning evil entities.
Ah, sweet. I'm going to go check the fridge for Zool. Maybe we can cut a deal.
There is no frozen pizza in here. There's only Zool. All right. Moving on. Sepultura.
Yes.
Schizophrenia. Yeah, hold it up so nobody can see it. No, yeah, hold it higher so nobody can see it. Actually, no, you can't even see it at all. I got the picture right here. Never mind.
Yeah.
There you go. All I saw on your screen was just a big blur.
Yep, just glare. It's dark in here.
That's the album. When was this one released? A long time ago.
87 originally in Brazil, and then Roadrunner did it internationally in 1990.
Yeah. This is an old-ass album.
Yep. It's a great album, though. I mean, this one's really when they came into their own. I still like the first one. Right. Morbid Visions, and even the EP Bestial Devastation's pretty good, but they're they're a little more black metalish almost, a little bit more unrefined.
Yeah, they didn't
And
get their Sepultura sound yet
yeah, and they found it on
on this one.
Schizophrenia.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's just a great record, and the differences in just how the songs come together and how everything sounds, and the guitar lines on it, especially. Really great album. I mean, Beneath the Remains and Arise, I like a lot too, but
Yeah.
this one's my favorite because it's still that, that dirty, rotting sounding thrash metal that sounds like it crawled out of a casket down in a swamp in Brazil. But some of the guitar playing and shit's pretty intricate on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was listening to it the other day. I haven't heard this album in a very long time, and it just reminds me so much. And you're gonna hate this. It reminds me so much of Metallica. Just a faster version of Metallica.
Hmm.
It has the guitar sound is exactly almost the same sound from like Master of Puppets or even Ride the Lightning. It's just a faster version of Metallica and heavier version.
Huh.
You
I
don't feel
never
that way?
thought of that. No.
See, you have to go back and listen to Metallica, then listen to this, and then you can
Yeah.
hear it.
No, I mean there's other bands I hear in them that they got influenced by that Metallica did as well, like Celtic Frost and shit like that. But
Mm,
I don't really think they sound that much like Metallica here.
really,
Yeah,
it's funny because
closer to like Celtic Frost crossed with a little bit of Creator or something maybe. Slayer, I think, is a pretty okay comparison, but not so much Metallica sound.
I can hear the Celtic Frost,
Yeah.
but no, I definitely hear Metallica.
Huh. That's interesting.
I feel like they were so influenced by Metallica, and it just came out, and they just wanted to like be Metallica and be better than Metallica and play faster than Metallica. That they have that sound, you know. I don't know. That's what I got from re-listening to this the other day. I
Yeah,
was just
I
surprised at
don't
how
think
much it
that
did.
was it.
No, you don't think so?
Mm-mm.
It says right here, Max Cavalera was such a huge fan of Metallica. They wanted to sound like Metallica, but be faster than Metallica. No, I'm making all that up.
No, I was gonna say because I just read through the booklet the other day, and I mean he talks about a lot of other bands, but he doesn't say shit about Metallica in there.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny. Well, that's what I got from it.
but that's what I was saying about. They have a lot of the same influences that influence them, so I could see them sounding
Hmm.
similar in
Yeah.
certain respects.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, after not listening to this album for so many years, I realized how good it was. You know, I'm more a fan of like Arise and Chaos AD, like I told you the other day.
Hmm.
But yeah, after listening to this, this is just really for me is right up there with those because it's the beginning of their sound.
Yeah, definitely. And it's just pure old school thrash.
Yeah, and
Before
go ahead.
I was gonna say before they started adding in the different influences. I mean, I do like Chaos AD, but I like
Yeah,
this better.
yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, if the production was a little bit better. Like I'm interested to hear because you were just going through them the other day, the remastered version.
Yeah,
Does it
mostly
sound
it's
like any
mostly
different?
it's louder, but it's clearer too
Yeah.
because on the original there is some tape hiss and stuff like that in
Mm-hmm.
there because well they mention it when Max was talking about it in the interview that they didn't really record it in the best studio or with the best equipment
Right.
at the time. They got the best that was available to them,
Mm.
and
Yeah, because it sounds like they
um,
just put a bunch of microphones in front of the drums, and because here and there you hear the drums cut out like a little tiny bit. Nothing major.
yeah,
But
that I don't think they fixed, but you can hear everything much better.
mm. Yeah, you'll have to send it to me because I'm interested to see what like really is the difference.
Sure,
I meant to tell you that the other day.
I will. Another thing I do like about the Roadrunner CD release of this, both originally and the remaster, is they do that re-recorded version of Troops of Doom
I was
from
just
the
gonna
first
mention
album.
that. Yep. And I wish that this album had the sound of that song. Because if it did, this would be like my favorite Sepultura album.
Well,
Just
yeah,
be,
but you got that's 3 years
yeah.
between when that was recorded.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, that's how much better this album would have been if they had that sound, from that recording session.
Oh yeah,
But they had to do what they had to do. They
yeah, and you can't replace that swampy feeling. You
no,
know.
no, no. That's what makes the albums what they are. You have an album that's too produced and it sounds too fake. And
Yep.
at least with this album, it sounds real. It sounds like real people are playing it, and it just has real emotion through the music and how they're playing and everything,
Oh yeah.
which is missing a lot in music today.
Yeah, a lot of completely electronic stuff now. Really, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Everybody tries to make everything so perfect. It's sickening. It sucks the life out of everything.
Yeah, even when Zappa started to do that in the '80s, when he had the synclavier and all that, I never really got into those albums because it's all played perfectly
Mm,
through a computer synthesizer, but
mm,
it doesn't sound good. It
right.
sounds lifeless.
Yeah. 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 That's one thing. Like when I started up doing music again, is one thing I wanted to do and make sure we tried not to do is to have any kind of computerized things. I mean, obviously gonna have to have some EQ and things there because
Uh-huh.
I'm recording in my garage, so it's like I can only
Right.
get the best sounds out of my garage, but it's mostly going to be live. If I you know screw up a little here and there, it's I'm not going to really. I'm going to fix, try to get it better, but it's going to sound live. It's not going to sound
Hmm.
computerized. It's not going to sound fake.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. And, sometimes even on albums in the past, you used little vocal effects for different things. Like
Right. Yeah.
I get that,
Yeah.
but
But once you
you
get to
know,
like precisionally, right down to like whatever, where everything's just like perfect through a whole song or a whole album, it's just like, what is real on this thing? Like, did anybody actually
hmm.
play on it?
Yep. And I don't care what anybody says. You can totally hear the difference between triggered drums and real
Oh my god.
drums.
Yeah, you can.
Just because somebody's playing blast beats does not mean it's too fast where there isn't a difference.
Yeah.
You can hear it regardless.
Oh yeah, definitely. But that's like when I listened to this album, that's what just made me think about like how much better music was back in the day compared to now. You know,
Oh yeah.
because with the Sepultura album, it just makes you feel like there's people playing music and they enjoy doing it and they're doing it for a purpose because they love doing it. Now it's just everybody's so robotic.
Yeah, and this was really the album that broke them out, and they're just hungry at that point to get their music out to the rest of the world.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, I think it's great that now it's easier for bands to get exposure, so you probably find out about a lot more newer ones
Yeah.
than we would have previously. But it kills a lot of the fire with some of these guys, I
It
feel like.
it does. I think so too. I really do. Like, there's just so many different bands out there. It's hard to find certain ones, and I mean everything's online, like you said, which does make things a lot easier.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
in some
but
ways it
but
kills
but then
things.
you get idiots like that threaten guy that make a fake band, just totally abuse the system.
Yeah. Whatever happened with that?
I haven't seen any updates on it,
Hmm.
so I don't know. I'll have to take a look later, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I just realized on the bottom of my screen says live Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. Don't pay any attention to
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, I was going to tell you the ads for the radio still say that too.
The ads for the radio. What radio?
For playing the music, the caster.
It says what? Oh, Wednesdays at 7?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll probably be going back to that since Troy ain't coming back.
Right. Well, no, I figured that, but it says live.
Oh, well, we're going to be live now. We're live now.
Okay, whatever.
No, we'll be
Misunderstood.
live. We're doing
Yeah.
Skype now, so
Oh, gotcha.
yeah. If I ever figure out the Zoom thing, we'll be using Skype for a while, and hopefully it worked tonight because I really didn't check it, but and I didn't get any text messages saying it's not working, and I didn't see anything. So hopefully everybody heard us tonight,
Cool.
and hopefully it worked, and we'll just continue using Skype until something happens.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, yeah.
Sounds good to me. I mean, this is easy. I think it works better than Zoom on my phone actually because
Really?
well, Skype's actually from Microsoft.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, yeah. I have no problem with Zoom, with the Skype. I had no problem with Zoom either. Zoom took a long time. Like after we did the show, I waited like an hour and a
Mm.
half sometimes for that video to download, and I'd be up to 2 o'clock in the morning uploading the video, then uploading the podcast. So as long as I did this right, I don't think you know what, I didn't hit record, but I think it records automatically, right?
It should.
It should. We'll find out.
It should record it automatically and just save it for I think like a week.
All right, good. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
download as soon as we're done.
Okay. Oh, I also wanted to say I do really like the artwork for Schizophrenia too.
I'll put it up again. Here it goes.
Yeah.
There you go.
It really goes with the madness of the whole thing, like especially in songs like "To the Wall,"
Mm,
when he's singing about being taken out for execution.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool. It's 80s.
yeah, and then what's totally 80s, but I also love is the font the song titles are written in. Looks like a digital
Oh, with the
clock.
digital, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in time. Totally 80s, but great.
What I miss is their old logo.
Yeah, me too.
I
I like the
the
logo on this album the best too.
yeah, old school. I mean, I like the new one too, but
Yeah.
this one's cool.
And From the Past Comes the Storms is actually my favorite Sepultura song.
Really.
Yeah, it's great.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't think I have a favorite Sepultura song. I like, I like a lot of them. It's not one I go to. Used to
I like
be what? Go ahead.
I like a lot of different songs from them, from their very first EP up through Chaos AD. But Schizophrenia is the one I always come back to the most, and then Beneath the Remains second.
Mm. I did like Territory. I'd played it on drums all the time. I learned how to play that. I couldn't play it now because that was years ago, but yeah, that was a fun one to play back
Cool.
in the day. All right. Anything else you want to add?
Nope, not really.
All right. I think the show went well.
Yeah, me too.
We didn't need Troy.
Nah, well, I figured we'd be okay with just the two of us.
We've
I
done
just
this.
thought it might make it a little shorter, but we've done this before, and you guys have had to do it without me when I've had a problem.
Yeah. We're used to this now. We've been doing this for a while now, so I think we know what we're doing. I think we're there.
Yeah.
It's as good as the show's gonna get.
Yeah, if we ever have anything go completely perfect, it just wouldn't fit the vibe of the show at this
No.
point.
The key to the show is to have at least one thing go wrong every episode.
Yeah.
And if
The key to this show is its schizophrenia.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, tying it all together.
I should change the name, Schizophrenia Review. That's hard to say. I couldn't do that. Never mind. Schizophrenia Review. No. I
People
can't do
would
that.
remember it though. I'll bet you that.
Well, if we ever get famous, not Troy, Chad will probably sue us for using his name. Whatever.
Yep. You could
we'll take that
always,
chance.
yeah, why not? Screw it. I mean, you could always go with what the song's called on the album, Septic Schizo Review.
No, then you'll have to introduce the show every week because I cannot say that.
Septic Schizo Review.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
I
can't.
can't. I can
Forget
do
it.
it. Yeah. Okay.
We're not changing the name. It's hard. It's hard. I have a hard enough time saying Rat Salad Review.
True. I still think Screams from the Grave was the best one we had. I know I said it, but still.
I never even heard that.
I said it, but Ken instantly didn't like it, and I just
Oh,
kind of let it die there.
we would have used that. I didn't care. Next show. Actually, I wanted to talk to you after we're done with this. I was thinking of something
Yeah.
else. So, well, let's end this show.
Okay.
And we will be back next week. And actually, and I have to update this on the website, which you can check out at www.ratsaladreview.com. And it has all our shows up there and all the podcasts and I guess some current thing, not current things, but next couple shows that are going to happen or interviews that we're going to have. Next week, I'm going to have, I can't pronounce his name, and I know I'm going to screw this up, but you know what? I'm not even going to say his name. The vocalist from Iron Savior.
Mm.
I'm going to interview him next Wednesday. It's going to be during the day, so when the show is live, it's going to be a pre-recorded interview. So that'll be on next week. So
Cool.
Hopefully that goes well. And if you're off, please join me. If not, then I'll do it myself. But it'll be
I
fun.
will take a look when we're done with this. I do not think I am, though.
Okay. So, oh yeah, and then in May 1st, I believe, we have Steve, I'm going to screw up his last name too, Koczynski, I think, from Steel Prophet, the guitarist from Steel Prophet. He will be
Okay.
on. He'll be on live with us, actually.
Killer.
And that'll be on May. And, yeah, that's all I can think of for now. Trying to get some other interviews going, but haven't heard anything back. So, that's it. So don't forget, ratsaladreview.com. And, yeah, everything's on there. So, that's all I can say. Oh, the contest is still going.
Yes.
You subscribe on YouTube. You'll have till April 12th, and you will win the Iced Earth album, reissue of the album Enter the Realm. It's on CD. Well, they have a record, but you're only getting a CD from me. I'm being cheap. But at least you're going to get something. So, our first, if we get 100 subscribers, you will be randomly selected to win that Iced Earth album. And if we don't get those 100 subscribers, then you get nothing. So, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dogs, tell your cats, fish, whatever you want to tell, and tell them to subscribe. All right.
Yep.
And that is it. And don't forget to check out our radio show we do once in a while. If you subscribe to our Facebook and Twitter, we do upload it when we're doing them, so you can, subscribe to our Facebook and Twitter, and you'll know when those are on. And you can hear Greg do his random shows and my random shows.
Yep, we did Metal Massacre tonight. It was pretty rad.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, you had some good songs on there, good picks. And yeah, that's it. All right, so that's it for tonight.
Yep.
And
so everybody needs to get out there and trudge through the savage lands of Satan and get their Bewitcher album and Schizophrenia while you're at it.
Get both of them. Yep. Get schooled on some classic metal and some new metal. Well, not and new metal, but new and EW.
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
The other shall.
What?
The other shall never be spoken of again.
I'm sure we'll have a new metal band on this show at some point.
You want to just kick me in the nuts and call it even?
I think Korn's coming out with a new album sometime, ain't they?
I don't know. Why would I want to
I don't
know
know.
that?
I'll look up some news for next week.
The best thing they did was their groovy pirate ghost mystery on South Park.
Oh, I never saw that.
Great episode.
I'll take your word for it. On that note, adios. Bye-bye.
Later.
Wait, hold on. Where is the outro? Oh, here it is. Bye-bye.
See ya.